Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. Today, I want to do a reading for the collective. So let's begin. First thing, when I got the cards out, the first thing that showed up is Oba. And I wanted to read it because I wasn't intending to use those cards, which I'm not actually going to use those cards. But I do want to read that particular card because it's the one that was kind of like when I picked up all the cards, this one was the only one uh, laid out. Oba. So I'll go as succinctly as possible. Oba, a little, almost ethereal dancer's figure. She walks on rocks and water, and one can almost hear from far away martial music, keeping a fast pace. In one hand she holds a small sword, like a machete, and in the other a shield covering part of her head. Her dress is reminiscent of armor, where steel gray and pink colors prevail. The latter color is attributed to the Orisha. She was patroness of the river of the same name in Africa, and was the first wife of Shango, his faithful companion, very jealous of her husband. There is a legend that Oba, wishing to keep his love, and following Oshun's advice and instructions, although others say that Yansa was the advisor, cut off one of her ears, which is why that part of her face is covered by the shield, to prepare a soup that her husband liked very much, called karuru, karuru, or something like that, with the special ingredient acting as a kind of ibo, which is magic. I think I said it right. Ibo, I don't know. However, despite her advisor's prediction, when her husband came home and noticed that her head was covered by a white cloth, he was surprised and asked why. And at the same time, he asked what were they going to eat. Oba seemed not to hear and went on with her chores. Shango sensed that something unusual was happening and tried to solve the enigma by himself. With a quick movement, he removed the headdress covering her head and saw that one of her ears was missing. Oba was then forced to tell him what had happened. He reacted angrily and with disgust, wherefore he vowed never again to live with her, and went instead to live with Yansa. Interpreting this legend, we may see how the Yoruba have illustrated human behavior in a simple, practical way. Oba's self mutilation would be a defacement of her happiness, closing her ears, in quotes, to where her reasoning and scale of values showed her, listening instead to the interested advice of a so called friend. She wants to ingratiate herself to a certain extent to buy love in exchange for something appetizing and, quote, digestive. Since the object used to attract is edible, transforming this fact into something material, withdrawing from the spirituality of the love of a couple, she forgets, and that was a period, not a comma. Sorry. I want to read that again because it sounded off. Give me a second. She wants to ingratiate herself to a certain extent to buy love in exchange for something appetizing and digestive. Damn it, since the object used to attract is edible, transforming this fact into something material, withdrawing from the spirituality of the love of a couple. There. She forgets that justice is incorruptible, not vulnerable to seduction, gifts, or good food. Oba is syncretized with Saint Joan of Arc, Saint Catherine, and Candlemas. The meaning, a great fighting spirit and offering, passion and love without reflection, wife, lover, faithful girlfriend and companion, excellent housewife, and I'm sorry, a professional that works hard in her field and looks anxiously after others. If it is badly influenced by other cards, mutilation, unhealthy jealousy, accidents with cutting items, unexpected surgery and operations, definitive extirpation of something out of necessity, something that will not be understood, and which will bring about sadness and sorrow, both at the commercial, dismissals, closing of branches, taking away of bonuses, and industrial levels, closing of plants or facilities, operational changes, and so on. There is a prayer to Oba, and I'm going to say it just so you can, in case you would like to use it. Oba, you who for love made an offering, of that believed to be the most precious for your loved one, do not let any sharp weapons cut off the love of my future, wound my body, or hurt any other living thing. And if perhaps other eyes look at her, hope that my eyes do not cry for her. With your help, I have no fear of rivals. With your strength, I shall overcome them. No cutting item shall be dangerous for me, and to anyone plotting against me. Make him understand that nobody escapes from what he sows. In the fluxes and refluxes of our lives, we shall get happiness, peace, or lies, according to the seed we have sown. We shall fly a certain flag. Nobody should cut with a sharp knife or scythe what love luxuriantly gives us all the time. Protect me, and so that nothing and no one may rate us. Hail and rain, Oba, Zolrak. Okay, that was a beautiful prayer, I find. But one thing, something about no one may rate us, like as in, uh, that reminded me, didn't I say yesterday? I think in a reading yesterday, I don't remember now, but I think I said something about um, getting audited, like somebody's being like, like reviewed or something, like looked at, like rated, like somebody's getting rated, not raid, like you're being rated, no, rate, as in somebody's gonna categorize you or is trying to categorize you, like, oh, you know how guys do, like, is she 1 out of 10, what, how do they say it? 1 out of 10, or rate her from 1 to 10 kind of energy, like rating people by number or something down like that. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. That stood out from yesterday's reading. But um, we also have the moon in Scorpio, which is ruled by Mars, and I think that's what this card represents. I'm putting it like that so it could be seen easier. Another thing, the song, the song that came out today, which is interesting. I normally get a whole bunch of like love songs and very romantic and all that stuff. But the song yesterday and then the song today is very telling of the energies, I guess, that we're in. Because it's called, and I'm sure you may know it, The Case of the X by Maya. And interesting, the name Maya, illusion. Okay, so consider all things. But the case of the X, um, let me see. Let me see if I remember how it started. It's after midnight and she's on the phone saying come over 'cause she's all alone. I could tell it was your ex by your tone. Why is she calling now after so long? Now, what is it that she wants? Tell me, what is it that she needs? Did she hear about the brand new Benz that you just bought for me? Okay, let me stop. Cause y'all didn't have no kids, didn't share no mutual friends. And you told me that she turned trick when y'all broke up in 96. Okay, y'all broke up in 96? Okay, so this could be a long ago ex, but the the year is irrelevant. In other words, why is your ex calling and why do I have to ask you these questions? What you're gonna do when you can't say no and I'm finna stop the show, boy, I really need to know how you're gonna act, how you're gonna handle that, what you're gonna do when she wants you back. What you're gonna do when you can't say no when I finna stop. Okay, let me stop. How you gonna act? How you gonna handle that? What you gonna do when she wants you back? There's no need to reminisce about the. I can't talk right now. Hold on. There's no need to reminisce about the past because obviously that shit could not last or did not last. I know how a woman will try to game you, so don't get caught up because baby you'll lose. Now what is it that she wants? Tell me what is it that she needs? Did she hear about the brand new Benz that you just bought for me? Merry Christmas to me. Thank you, baby, for the Benz. Cause y'all didn't have no kids, didn't share no mutual friends. And you told me that she didn't trick. Okay, 1996. Let's see. 1892. 25 is a seven, folks. The number seven could be significant. 1996. 1996. That was a good year, folks. 1996. Was it a good year, really? Hmm. Let's think. Tumultuous. No, it was an exciting year in 1996. It came with a lot of ups and downs. This is a seven. This is spiritual. So, okay. So you could be connected, divine feminine, to a masculine. As we said yesterday, again, this energy, the case of the X, the karmic feminine energy. Someone's trying to get into your masculine's energy. This feminine is realizing that this masculine is moving forward to this love that they are truly invested in, which is you, darling. You, my dear. They love you, and it's clear and it's obvious what you have is more. Uh, Whatever it is, it changed you, it transformed you, it made the relationship grow, it made you grow, it made your masculine grow. The whole shebang. It's like an entirety of a change, of a shift. And this ex cannot fathom, just cannot deal with that. So I don't know if that Oba energy in the negative could be this karmic feminine doing these things, or on the positive, you're being seen as this very loving, feminine protector of love and all those things. Okay, or you're being asked also to protect your energy. And the same with the masculine. The masculine needs to protect himself from this karmic feminine energy because this hmm south south could be significant, but you got to be on the defense, divine masculine. So my voice, it keeps like coming in and out. I'm still recovering from my cold. Sorry. But also with the South, I saw underhanded. Okay, so be careful. Like when they say, "Oh, it was right under my nose and I didn't see it," or underhanded, like cowardly. Also, a cowardly way of doing something simply because it's so sneaky and devious and yucky. I don't know. It's gross. Did I have anything else to add to this spirit? Cause y'all didn't have no kids, didn't share no mutual friends, and you told me that okay, stop. Oh, I saw psychic connection. You have a psychic connection with this masculine. and you are driving him crazy. Interesting. And it's possible that that's one of the things that really irks this karmic feminine because she's aware that he doesn't have that with anyone else. He has that with you. And then the fact that he has that with you, it really pisses her off because she has to be the one to kind of like, he can't bring out of her what she doesn't have within her. You know what I mean? You're the only person I can talk to like this. Musical notes. Okay, something to do with music as well. Either you connect through music or um your masculine or you divine feminine are heavy into like music. Either you write music, produce music, are in the music industry, or somehow something to do with music. You participate. Maybe you write maybe you write lyrics for certain songs or something. Numbers. Oh, okay. I'm glad this came out. Let's talk about numbers real quick. Um, there's a karmic masculine, could be a feminine, but that genuinely believes that by programming numbers or reminding you of certain numbers, that is going to tether them to you. Okay. I don't know if this is with you, but okay. Um, or to someone that's attached to you. They figure that by the sequence of the numbers, if the person connects to those numbers and those numbers are associated to this person, this karmic believes that they'll have a link to you, either through this person, if they're not doing it directly to you. So it could be somebody saying, oh, my favorite number is whatever. But you notice that they want you to memorize it. They want you to associate that number to them. They want you to know that that's their number. And it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be their favorite number, their apartment number, their house number, their team's the team player number, whatever the number is. There's this karmic that is trying to get you to have it ingrained in your consciousness, that number linked to that person. And the only reason they're doing it is so that they have some sort of psychic connection to you. And the sad part is they really think that they're going to reap your benefits so long as through that system they can maintain a connection to you, like some kind of tunnel connection. Nobody can attach to your energy or benefit from your energy that you've already expelled out of your energy. Not a single soul. No matter how discreet they think they're doing it, no matter how indirect they think they're doing it, no matter through how many levels of what do they call that? Degrees of separation they're doing it through. That's all they get. That's all they get. Excuse me for my vulgarity, but that's all they get. Gym, exercise. The name gym could be significant. You could be a lot more active. You could be engaging more physically or wanting to do more exercise, or you're being called to become. You may have been working out a lot and are noticing changes, are starting to see changes, significant changes, because you're going to the gym or because you're exercising. This also gives me that you might be exercising your rights. Okay? Um, so keep that in mind. Talking to the moon. This masculine, I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand you're all I had. And at night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself talking to the moon, trying to get to you, in hopes you're on the other side talking to me too. This person is very lonely. This could be um, a past lover or someone that you were connected to emotionally. They're feeling alone at this time, and now they're wishing that they had you around to talk to because they're alone. So now they feel this disconnect, emotional disconnect from you, and they might be planning on taking a trip. I mean, they might be in some way, they might have perceived your love in their environment. Something triggered them, something reminded them of you. And now they're, it's almost like in their I was gonna say in their lonelitude. Sounds like longitude. In their lonelitude, they're trying to connect to you emotionally. And they want to plan a trip simply because the presence of your love is like everywhere now. They sense you everywhere. It's like you left a very deep impression on this person to the point that everything reminds them of you. Sorry about that. Excusez-moi. Merci beaucoup. Blessed art thou. That was out of order. All of it. The thank you came before the blessing, the blessing. So you could be, oh, that's a great point. You could be thanking in advance the universe for the blessings that you are about to receive because you are very well aware that you're already seeing. Um, this could be specific for earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or specific for a life path 3, okay? You could be definitely seeing energies in regards to your manifestation, physical, tangible evidence that things are producing. Things are, it's like you're making profit from your investment, whether it's the plants that or the seeds that you planted are producing fruit, or um, the person that you put faith into is actually showing uh, growth, which is what you wanted. The investment you made is showing proof of positive growth. Um, I want to look up the feng shui real quick. Give me a second because I'm looking at this. It's showing up as a feng shui for me when I saw this southwest. Um, and I just want you to know the southwest corner is the love and relationships, and it's the earth element. Okay, the southwest corner is all the way to the end from your front door, all the way to the end, the back part of your home, to the right hand corner. That corner is the southwest corner of your home. If in that part of your home you create symbols of love, so you're able to attract love. So I feel like let's go back here real quick. Talking to the moon, planning a trip. They felt your presence. Okay, we put that to rest. Like I said, that person could be a life path 3. You could be a life path 3. Dealing specific to the earth signs your creations are manifesting, and it's possible you're trying to manifest love. Okay, um, because maybe that person that's talking to the moon trying to connect to you, you probably had something very special, but you probably were forced to walk away because either you might have given emotionally and invested and you didn't receive uh, the emotional support in return somehow. And they made you feel like you were isolated in an island by yourself. They left you abandoned in some way. This person thought it was a game, it was a competition. They were competing for the throne in some way. So now you might be now that you're growing and seeing evidence of your love growing in a new direction, um, manifesting real love, there's also the southeast. So let's see real quick. Come on. Yeah, the southeast is the wealth corner and it's the wood element, okay? So stay, it's straight to the end of the home and then to the left side corner. That's your southeast corner. And that's considered the basic bagua if you wanted to use a compass and really get specific with the direction, you can do that, but that's kind of like a skeleton way of like mapping it out in a very basic way, okay? Traditional. But the southeast corner is wealth. So yeah, you're attracting love and wealth at this time, and maybe placing enhancements in those areas or making sure that those areas are clear. In the love area, you could make sure you have symbolic things of the love you want to attract. Anything that reflects um, the positive aspects of love that you're wanting to attract. So if it's actually, I'm not even going to give you examples. You decipher what would equate love symbols for you, and you can enhance that area of your home. Even if it's just like a picture of you and your person, uh, to make sure that in that area that love is amplified. And if it's not something like that, maybe use the use of colors. Um, so you have colors, you have symbols in terms of photographs, in terms of paintings. Even more if you create your own painting. I had done a twin flame painting, just two candles and divine masculine, divine feminine. That was symbolic of um, I did one for wealth as well. I did one for all the feng shui areas of my home. But the fact that I infused my painting, my energy into my painting, it didn't matter. It didn't have to be a masterpiece, didn't have to be beautiful, didn't have to be any of that. It had to be mine. I created the symbol. I looked at the symbol that was infused with my energy in the area of my home, in the environment that that area represents. And that was my consistent reminder of what I'm creating for my life. So that's how I use feng shui. That's how I manifest. That's how I like to creatively focus my energies and 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 put them where I want them to go. I don't allow my energy to be stolen from me by assholes online. I don't allow my energy to be taken from me by douchebags around my environment. I don't allow my energy to be taken by corporations out in the real world without it being intentional by me, through me. I go and say, this is what I want to do, and that's either going to help me get that or not. This is what I want to be, and that's either going to help me or not. And then I extract myself or I put myself wherever that may be. That's how we manifest. At least over here in this neck of the woods. For those that think we're country folks, because we're from the South, I'm from the North. I was born in New York, but I grew up um, in the South. Archangel Uriel could be significant at this time. There could be a prophecy that's being revealed, or just somebody is realizing that there is a lot of wisdom in the message you share. There's a lot of wisdom in how you interact with individuals, or you could be noticing that about yourself or noticing that in someone else. The throat chakra is being activated at this time. You could be communicating issues that you never considered communicating um, to someone. You may be talking about things or in ways that are new, different, uplifting you or releasing you from contracts that are no longer relevant in your life. You could be, it's like you came out of your shell in terms of how you express yourself, because there was a time where it could have been this person that was trying to put you in Gilligan's Island, stranded, exiled in some way. This person is now the one in that exile energy. They feel cut off from your world, and they probably are. They have no business being in your world. If they had access to your world, and in your world they were given proper treatment and they were being treated with love and respect and kindness, what happens is, if they couldn't adhere to the simple terms of respect and honor, then they had to exit your world. Simple as that. They didn't care. They acted like it was irrelevant. They acted like it was inconsequential. But now they feel cut off, as if like, I wonder if that's how babies subconsciously feel when the umbilical cord is cut from the mother. Like, here I am, an independent on my own, not dependent on you anymore. However, this person felt dependent on you, however this person felt attached to you, whatever source you were for this person, that you were providing for them, that they didn't have to do for themselves, they're missing that I was going to say that information now. I don't know if it's information, but whatever that was, they're missing that in their life right now, not knowing how to um I was going to say not knowing how to heal that, but that's presumptuous of me to say, because I don't know that. It's not here. I don't see that. So let's see. Let's see. Wait, what? Serious? Hold on. 808 to be significant. This is a year 8, so double manifestation, double karma. I don't know. That could be Noche de Sexo. That's night of sex. Voy a devorarte, nena. Somebody wants to devour you. They want to devour you. Like this, your masculine cannot wait to um this masculine is very attracted to you. Your masculine is extremely attracted to you. It's like an animal that wants to ravage his prey. And this isn't in a, negative way, obviously. This is endearing and loving, and they're just so like, you're delicious to them in every way. This person could be from the north. And let's see, the north energy, feng shui, since these directions are coming through, I just want to let you know. The north is your career space, and the element is water, and that's right at the entrance. That's right at your the space where you're starting your feng shui from, the entrance of your door looking into the room. So whether it's the home or just a specific room, the door becomes the north space you're looking through. Now, if the door's center right in the middle, that's the north. And if it's to the right, that would be the northeast, and then to the left, the northwest, right? I'm sorry, vice versa. Northwest to the right, northeast to the left. There. So, so again, the career space you might want to emphasize or clear that energy there. I feel like for some of you, you're entering a new career, and that's part of your abundance, part of your blessings. And by career, it could be whether it's self-created or it's a collaboration. Okay, you working with an organization of some sort. It's going to uh, it is going to uh, it will be it'll be the is that the word, the benchmark of your career? I don't know, something like that. Like it's going to be the thing. It's going to be your career. This is going to be your career, and it's going to be, I guess, maybe something different, or I don't know, maybe you could consider a title of some sort, something to do with that. Um, that's going to be significantly um, surprisingly more, I don't want to say it that because it sounds kind of dorky, but more professional than you expected, or more elaborate than you expected, or more creative than you, something like that. Whatever it is, it's going to be better than you expected. Your title, your role, your job, whatever it is, you're thinking it's going to be this, and it's like whatever, no big deal, just another whatever upgrade. Like maybe you're used to upgrading in your career space. But in this case, it's going to be very significant leap forward, but it's also going to be the reward that you're going to receive of this, because it's the role itself is going to be rewarding. I don't know. So the audacity. Somebody might think, how dare you be so audacious to love yourself? You could be a Pleiadian star seed, or they could be significant at this time. Um, the number seven, again, we said was significant. The Pleiadians are associated to the seven sisters. This could be your part of your soul tribe, your soul team in some way. You've created a great accomplishment, or they're letting you know great accomplishment, because conciencia, I think conscious, you're a great accomplishment in consciousness. The Pleiadians are saying this. Wow. This may come through the dream world, and if not, it could just be that someone is conscious in the dream world. Someone has become conscious in the dream world. Now, if you're not aware of that or familiar with that, there is such a thing. Um, you realize you're in the dream, and then you can create from that space. You you can manifest from that space and pretty much put a stamp on it that it's yours. All right, baby. That's all, folks. I'll come back soon. Take care.